So, after a long time of GPU shortage, I finally could get my hands on an RTX 3070 Aorus Master. I bought it on eBay for about 400 US dollar and waited for almost 2 months to be delivered to my country. So at first look, everything seems okay. So let's throw it in the system and see how it holds up. And because we don't know each other so well, I decided to limit the FPS to about 60 frames per second cap to avoid any kind of something going terribly wrong. After about 10 minutes of gameplay, I didn't see any kind of problem aside from those ridiculous thermal numbers, and suddenly the game crashed. Clearly, something is wrong with this RTX 3070. So let's tear it down and see what's the problem here. The vendor stated that this GPU was used for only gaming, which I'm not sure about that. From the outside, everything seems okay. There is no clear damage to the fans or the heatsink itself. Let's start with these 4 screws that hold the back plate to the heatsink and mounted directly on top of the GPU die. Remember to group the screws by side because they do not match on both sides. There are 2 connectors on this side and 3 connectors on the other side, so be careful not to cut anything while removing the back plates. Gently pull the back from the heatsink without too much force. Let's remove the connectors on both sides. You can use your hand or sharp object to open it. Okay, the GPU itself seems okay, there is no visible damage to the board, and the thermal pad feels sticky, which is good, and probably in a good condition. But the thermal paste on the GPU die feels so dry, like there is nothing at all. Also, the thermal paste on the heatsink is somehow non-existent, which is terrible. The thermal pad on the heatsink feels sticky too, which is good sign. Let's remove the back plates and see if we can spot any other kind of damage. There is no screw in here, so don't spend your time looking for it. There is another connector in between, so be careful while removing the plates. Okay, I see no clear damage to the back of the board also. Let's clean the GPU die first. You can use something soft with industrial alcohol to remove the old thermal paste. Just be careful while rubbing the die. Let's reassemble the backplate for now. Okay, now let's take apart the heatsink from the shroud and look for any kind of damage. The heatsink is big and heavy, stuck up with dust and other debris, but still in perfect condition. The shroud is also filled with dust and debris along with the fans. Okay, I will take these parts outside to get some cleaning and will be back after a while. So after the cleaning session, it is time to reassemble everything. Don't forget to clean the old thermal base from the heatsink too, using an industrial alcohol. Now let's apply some thermal paste to the GPU die. I will use the one from Aorus Master, and don't be cheap on thermal paste. It is so important to cover as much as possible of the GPU. This will ensure maximum thermal conduction between the heatsink and the board. Let's put everything back together, starting with these annoying connectors. Just making sure that everything is plugged in and nothing seems wrong here. And with this, the cleaning is complete. Now let's put it back in the system and do some gaming with it. I decided to put everything on ultra settings to disable VSync to remove the FPS cap. After about 30 minutes of gameplay, the temperature hovered around 62 degrees Celsius, which is so great. I also did some GPU stress tests, and at 100% GPU load, the temperature hovered around 72 degrees Celsius, which is so great, not to mention that I was recording with it at the same time. So with this, I end up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.